Okay, there are many ways to cut yellow onions, and the way I do is, well, quote, there are 3 different ways to do it. You want to cube them sometime for certain recipe, like when we do like a flame beef cube, one of our popular basic cooking demo dish, you can do that. As well, you can cut them thinly sliced if you want to, and then also like a stir fry size, which is sort of like a thinly sliced but stir fry size. People say that to you, and so I'll show you how I do it all 3 ways using 1 onions. And my trick is, normally you want to leave onion out because they retain the taste much better, but I don't want to cry when I'm doing this, and I definitely don't have the 50 minutes to put them in the refrigerator, you know, so that they prevent me from crying. So my trick is I actually wash the onion ahead of time instead of putting them in the refrigerator. So what I do, I just kind of, like peel off the outer layer here, because you know why too? Sometimes when it's so dry and you put a knife to it, and this is what you hear people say a lot of time, it could slide off. And it could be very dangerous to your finger, So what I do is I wash them ahead of time there, and then I'll just do this. Make sure though, right? Curl your finger and you cut them on the top here. All right, the way I do them, I normally get my knife and slide them down here. Now, if this is such a scary maneuver, don't do it, okay? Get a smaller knife and do it, but just like this. And then what you do, then you peel them off this way. See how easy it is? The water would help peel it off a lot faster and easier, because you don't have it, it'd be very brittle. And you see that it poke your fingernail. I got that all the time. So see how easy it is? Now, what I'm going to do, let's say for the beef cube dish, when we call for the yellow onion to be cubes or like square pieces, that's all I do. So I cut them half already. You see? I just go do like this. This is like a medium-sized onion. So you got a really big one, you gotta wash it out a little bit. And about 2/3 of an inch, that's what I'm trying to get here. And that's pretty much it. And then I turn it on the other side and I do the same thing. So now I'm cutting horizontally. Just like that. See? So now I have my onion. And you haven't seen me cry yet, right? So that's the trick right there. Now, let's just assume we've done that. This is my trash bin here. If you want to cut these very thinly, because sometimes when you do them, let's say some dishes we call them very thinly sliced onion, all you want to do them just like this. I just do them really thin like this, like paper thin sometimes. Put a good knife, like Lamson Sharp, very easy to get that job done. See? It's very thin, so that's what you do. And if they ask you to cut them in like a stir fry kind of a size, which is a little bit, maybe about 2/3 of an inch thick and maybe about 2 inches long, 2 or 3 inches long, all I do, I just like this. It's not any fancy way of cutting it, just flip them out, and it'll be like this. See? And that's all you need to do. So now you know how to cut yellow onion without crying.